and welcome to a very rainy Los Santos. We're here on the East Coast with Sergeant Mark Jensen of the Priority Response Team. So this, in fact, because it is so rainy, let's just dive into the car. So this is a branch of the policing that I kind of fabricated in GTA 4 that I'm now kind of porting over to GTA 5. So basically the Priority Response Team is an intermediate force, somewhere between traffic and ARV. The idea of it is not to be quite as heavy hitting as ARV, but to be able to provide an armed response to a scene a lot faster than the quite heavy and bulky ARV teams could achieve. So we are...
Attention all units.
Public report.
Sure.
A hit and run.
Morietta Heights.
Right, what are we looking for? Oh, we've got to go speak to the witness, right, okay. So, yeah. They're all the way up here. So basically, we are traffic trained, we're ARV trained, we're ARV authorized, and all that nonsense. I'm actually just gonna... right, okay. Okay, so we're heading up here. Now, because the rain's on, actually, the frame rates are chugging just a smidgen, which is a bit of a pain in the ass. But I hope you can bear with me through it. Right, where are we going? So it's telling us to go up here. Yeah, okay, right, so it's on the slip road. Right, okay, that's fine. Very well, okay. Let's put the rumble on. Good, they're all stopping. Good stuff. Excellent, excellent. Yes, as I was saying in the episode where I showed off my installation of Siren Master, I'm quite fond of rumblers. I don't know why. We don't use them in the UK, but it's probably about the one aspect of American policing that I do quite like.
1 out of 12. Roger.
Right. Okay. So this is actually quite dangerous. I'm not interested in the witness just now. I'm more interested in the person. Control, this is Echo Papa 06 requesting an ambulance on scene immediately, please.
We have officers requesting paramedics.
Oh yeah, they're already here.
Morietta Heights.
Okay, so paramedic crews are just arriving. So they're going to tend to the person, which is fine. Let's speak to you. So I saw what happened, officer. The car just hit the poor pedestrian and took off. What's the pedestrian doing in the middle of the motherfucking motorway? You utter nonce. Windshield shattered and the car has front end damage. It was a light blue Stratum. The license plate was work pen Juliet Echo 14 Sierra Victor Foxtrot.
Suspect last seen
Heading westbound.
in Pacific Bluffs.
Okay, well the ambulance crew are taking them away. Oh well, they're not. They're going to get more equipment or something. Right. Okay. So we'll leave the ambulance to recover the people. So we're not. So we're doing an area search for a blue Stratum. Although I've got no idea what a blue Stratum is.
Suspect last seen
Heading westbound.
on Great Ocean Highway.
So he's on. Jesus Christ, he's miles away. Alright, okay, well, I suppose in one respect this is what we are trained for. Whoa. Well, I will not talk about that. Okay, right, so.
Suspect last seen
Heading northbound.
on Great Ocean Highway.
So he's here. Okay, so he's basically fled the city on the motorway, which unfortunately means he has a cracking head start on us. So we're basically going to be doing a very high speed blue run and hopefully manage to do it without crashing. Or the game crashing, to be fair, because this is a very long run at quite poor
Suspect last seen.
frame rates.
Northbound.
On Great Ocean Highway.
That's cars on. No, don't go that way. Okay, great, clear. So yeah, I'm sorry about the poor frame rates. I think it's the rain and just general LSPDFR doing its stupid stuff.
Suspect last seen.
Heading northbound.
On Great Ocean Highway.
The question is there going to be a better way to head it off? I suppose it depends where he goes. So we'll just keep listening to the radio updates. So long as he stays on Great Ocean Highway, which I can't remember the motorway name for it. Oh wait, what? Oh, that truck must have hit us. We've got damage to the rear of our vehicle. That is most unfortunate.
Suspect last seen.
Heading northbound.
On Great Ocean Highway.
Run, boy, bitches! To be honest, I could always just be particularly annoying and dual siren the whole thing.
Suspect last seen.
Heading northbound.
On Great Ocean Highway.
Okay, well this is playing the catch-up game here. Excellent. Ain't nothing a little bit of rumbler could get through. Can't get through.
Suspect last seen.
Heading northbound.
On Great Ocean Highway.
Okay, he's still on the highway, which is the main thing. Don't stop in the middle of the road. There's more PRT. I don't know why they didn't try and stop him. Okay, perfect. Right. So where's your last scene? So his last scene over here. At this point, it probably would have been smarter to kind of try and head him off.
Suspect last seen.
Heading northbound.
On Great Ocean Highway.
Alright. So this is where it becomes difficult because the highway goes down to one lane only. So we'll just stay in the central reservation for just now. Probably isn't the worst thing because it does have some drainage, which is useful. But no, the presence of trucks definitely does make things.
Suspect last seen.
Heading eastbound.
On Great Ocean Highway.
Okay, you must be at the north of the map because it's now saying eastbound. Whoa, 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 big spike in the frames.
Suspect last seen.
Heading eastbound.
On Great Ocean
Sorry
Highway.
guys, I'm sorry. I thought all these issues would be fine and dandy because I went and bought one of the high-end graphics card, but unfortunately, as is so often the case with Rockstar, their games are just so... in fairness, GTA 5 is a lot better than 4, but they are ultimately just not the best for optimization. Right, okay. Oh.
Suspect last seen.
Heading northbound.
On Great Ocean Highway.
Okay, well, they're moving. I need to be careful in the tunnel because if something goes untoward, I mean, it is double yellow lines here. Having said that, I don't quite know what I don't know what the British equivalent of because double yellow lines in the UK means emergency services cannot pass. But I think double yellow lines just mean that's the centre of the road as opposed to a lane.
Suspect last seen.
Heading eastbound.
On Great Ocean Highway.
So he's still on the highway, which is fine. Good stuff. Right, let's just keep open the GPS here. So we've got the GPS up.
Suspect last seen
Heading northbound.
on Great Ocean Highway.
So thankfully he's hitting AMPR camera after AMPR camera is close. Okay, great. So I mean we've basically spent like the first 10 minutes of this bloody video just driving. And we're no longer in our station at all. Oh, but we are catching up to the guy.
Suspect last seen
Ugh!
on Great Ocean
Fudge.
Highway.
Yeah, control, this is Echo Papa 06. We've currently poleaxed with a member of the public. Yeah, currently. So we'll need to, we'll get the GPS off her just now. So basically we'll need to do,
Suspect last seen on Great Ocean Highway.
we'll need to just catch details. Hello, sorry, basically I've been responding to a blue light call and I have struck the side of your vehicle, so there's nothing to worry about here. I just need to grab a hold of your digits, Ryder Houston. Ryder Houston. Okay, that's fine. Right, and
Suspect last seen
Heading eastbound.
on Great Ocean Highway.
because you have been involved in a collision, in fact, control, this is Echo Papa 06, requesting, no, why can't I do it? They have to be in the car? Right, here we go. Right, so code 2, let's just get a local unit.
Assistance required on Great Ocean Highway in the Chiliad Mountain Greenland. Showing you Star 5 en route.
So basically, we've got one of the supervisors coming out, which is fine. What we do need to do is ask you just to provide a sample of breath, which I will have to do as well, because you have been involved with you have been involved in a collision. Just something that we have to do. Oh crap! I've used the drugalyzer. Oh shit! Well, that proves positive for cocaine.
Suspect last seen
Heading eastbound.
on Junction 7 on the M6.
Okay, so officers have come. Right. Which one? Okay, this is breathalyzer, which is what we wanted to do. And you failed to provide a thing. All right. Okay. Okay. Cracking. At the vehicle. Right. Okay.
Who cares?
I'm afraid
Suspect last seen
it's bad news for you. You are under arrest for providing a positive sample of drugs and for failing to provide a sample of breath. You don't have to say anything, but it may arm your defence if you fail to mention in questions. Something that you later rely on in court.
Where's the little coffee shop around the corner? Copy that. Thanks.
Okay, so while this is ongoing, we will get his vehicle off just to a safe space for the moment.
Suspect last seen
Heading southbound.
on Junction 11 on the M6.
Okay, so Blaine County Police are just arriving. Hold on. I think I need to make those. I don't know how to get these people to move on. It doesn't matter. They're here. Right. Okay. So tap E. So just
Suspect last seen
Heading southbound.
on Junction 11 on the M6.
Screw you.
right. Okay. So she's going to pull the car off, and local Blaine County officers have come to do my breathalyzer and take our person away. Meanwhile, we still got. I mean, you can see the. So the car's not actually damaged; it's just superficial. Question is, where exactly did the suspect get to?
Suspect last seen
Heading southbound.
in Grapeseed.
Okay, at this point, I think it's probably going to be smarter to just do a reciprocal and head back to the city, because he's clearly taken a long route to try try and divert people away from where he is. So, yeah, we'll do this. I mean, we've got his registration.
Suspect last seen
Heading westbound.
in the Alamo Sea.
I'll tell you what. We'll, is there a junction here that we could actually come up off of? Yeah, well, we could do actually. Let's go to this junction, and actually let us go on blue lights. Okay, so we'll keep the blue lights on, and basically, because he's now come off the motorway, he could be finding a place to try and ditch the
Suspect last
vehicle.
seen
Heading westbound.
in Sandy Shores.
So he's in Sandy Shores now. Oh crap! I thought this was a road that we could get up. Well, that's technically it. So we just need to come off at the junction at the right. And preferably not hit anyone again. So at least when we had the Pollack, it wasn't technically fully our fault because the dude was high and very possibly drunk.
Suspect last seen
Heading westbound.
in Sandy Shores.
Okay, we just need to watch because we're not an off-road vehicle here, so this could be a little bit messy. But then this is where training comes in. I don't care about your trousers, mate. Let's actually just get the sat nav up so we can get a better idea of where conditions are.
Suspect last seen
Heading westbound.
in Sandy Shores.
Of course, the other thing that I haven't been considering across the course of this video is the fact that we are technically out of jurisdiction here. So once we catch up with the vehicle,
Suspect last seen
Heading westbound.
we'll have to wait.
Grand Senora Desert.
Okay, he's in the desert, so he's actually gone through Sandy Shores and is basically taking the back roads into the city. So actually, it still might have been smarter to have stick on the motorway going back to the city, but we've made our choice now. We just have to not crash, which is hard enough when your frame rates are absolutely hemorrhaging. They've picked up slightly since the rain stopped, but actually not as much as I would have hoped.
Suspect last seen
Heading westbound.
in Grand Senora Desert.
Westbound? It's towards us. Oh, grass. Right, gotta run into a rock. Okay, right. Well then. Let's do a land search for this guy.
Suspect last seen
Heading eastbound.
in Grand Senora Desert.
He's nearby. Right, okay, he's nearby. AMPR have picked him up at the entrance to Sandy Shores, which is the main thing. So we need to switch radio frequencies here. So Blaine County Police, this is Echo Papa 06 of the Greater Los Santos Police,
Heading eastbound.
signing on to your frequency. We are in the East Coast area, so I don't know what call sign to use. Well, Blaine County Control, we will just go by call sign 06 while we are on your frequency. We're here searching for a blue vehicle involved in an attempted murder in Greater Los Santos Police, in Greater Los Santos area.
Suspect last seen
Heading eastbound.
in the Alamo Sea.
Okay, so he's up ahead. It's very possibly this car. So he's just past a hidden ANPR camera. It's got to be one of these. That's black. This one's blue. This one's blue. We got it. We got it. Yeah, control. This is 06.
1 Adam 12. 10-4.
I think we have the vehicle here. Right. Okay. So because we are in your jurisdiction, can we please get units
Attention all
from your
units,
force to
assistance
assist
required
us?
in Sandy Shores. Showing you state 13.
So let's just get a look at the VR in. So this is definitely the vehicle. Great, okay. Fine. Right, hello, I'm valid to the car keys. Right, okay.
You're too kind.
Let's have an inspection. Right, this is definitely without a doubt the vehicle that we need to stop. Right, okay. Can I check your ID, please? You are Chris Bay. Chris Bay. Right, okay. So let's just get rid of this just now. Okay. So control. This is control. This is Unit 06 from the Greater Los Santos Police. Shoulder number Echo 341, calling in PNC check on Chris Bay. Okay, so the PNC hasn't quite come back from him because we've not had it traced, and I don't know why I've got this up. Okay, so let's just go again. So name check, vehicle check is Juliet Echo 14 Sierra Victor Foxtrot. No insurance. Okay, perfect. So let's go down to insurance checks and do Chris Bay again. Let's maybe do Chris Bay, not Chis Bay. No insurance, right, okay, fine, very well. Well, we've got Blaine County officers backing us up here, which is kind of what we need. Right, okay, so obviously, sir, I can quite clearly see that you have been involved in a collision. So, Mr. Bay, I'm going to ask you if you would please conduct a breath test by blowing into this tube, conduct a good seal around it, and blow. It's not a 0, but it's not a fail. Okay. And same thing, I'm going to get you to conduct a drugs test. If you could please lick this little slide and we'll pop it into the tranquilizer. And I'm positive for cannabis. Great. Okay, fine. Fine. Alright, Mr. Bay. I'm going to get you to come out of the vehicle if you would please. Okay. Right, you are under arrest for assault with a deadly weapon, specifically a vehicle, and driving while under the influence of an illegal substance. You don't have to say anything, but it may harm your defence. If you fail to mention one question, something later on in court.
Placed under arrest.
In Sandy Shores.
Ow! Dicks.
Got ya, thanks.
Okay, that was a bit painful. Prison service. Okay. Wasn't quite expecting to see them, but sure. Prison service are here.
Attention all units.
We are code 4. No further units required.
Right, okay, so all that's left is for local units to come and recover the vehicle. I suppose we will just move it to a safe place for just now. Just to let traffic flow resume. And this is definitely the car. You can see the windshield is smashed, and you can see that the front end is very smashed in, which is very much as it was reported by our witness to it. So that is more or less going to be the end of this episode of On Patrol with the GLSP, and we have spent less time in Los Santos than we have elsewhere in San Andreas. So we've had a Pollack and one under arrest for driving while on drugs, and the other one for driving on drugs and hitting the person which started off this episode. So a change, and it's a change I actually don't like. I actually quite like it when it took days. But if we go to the Magistrates Court's results, you can see. Now where's it? Okay, right. So it's still pending. Hearing is due in 4 minutes, right? Okay, well that's the thing. And so let's just go across to this one. So the guy who was arrested for drug driving was fined 365 squids and disqualified for 16 months, which kind of makes me feel better for hitting into him. Right, okay, so it's been a very, very long night of investigations and recovery work. I'm battered and bruised Our patrol car is now back where we started in the east of Los Santos, and just as we sign off, we have the results of our second court case. So let's head over. And it was Mr. Chris Bay was fined £655 and banned from driving for drug driving and assault with a deadly weapon. Or assault with a motor vehicle as it is. So yeah, both people have been sent down and we have made the streets an ever so slightly safer place. So ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to say thank you very much for watching this episode of On Patrol with the GLSP, introducing the priority response team. And after a very, very long shift, it is time to sign off. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!